Windows 10 Enterprise IoT LTSC 2021, also known as, in my perspective, as the best version of Windows 10. Originally released in 2021 as the final edition of the Windows for IoT devices based on Windows 10 before moving to Windows 11 for their subsequent editions. After Microsoft pulled the plug for Windows 10 security updates in late 2025, it leaves users to either Windows 11 or Linux. Some people found a third, less popular option, and is to use Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC. LTSC stands for Long-Term Servicing Channel, and it's important as it receives security updates for much longer than consumer versions of Windows. For this edition, it gets security patches until 2032, and do mind that this is only security patches. Feature updates are not included. But who cares about that, since IoT versions of Windows don't come with crap pre-installed, as resources from IoT devices are a luxury. In this unconventional episode of Hazel Reviews, we're going to be looking at Windows 10 Enterprise IoT LTSC 2021. I won't be able to screen record on this device, and also to prevent from slowing down, so please excuse this guerrilla style videography. So, out of the box, it looks exactly the same as Windows 10 until you open the Start menu. All the non-essential apps are removed, and the following programs that are absent are the Microsoft Store, Cortana, OneDrive, Adware, apps that are pinned to the Start menu but not yet installed for some reason, stupid Candy Crush, this Mickey Mouse thing, Outlook, Microsoft 365, Copilot, and probably a bunch of other services that are running in the background in normal versions of Windows 10. Which leaves Microsoft Edge, the only browser in the OS, or what people do is to use Edge to install other browsers. For some of you, yes, there is still Microsoft Paint and Windows Media Player. When you look at the program list in Control Panel, it's mean, lean, and clean. This choice was made to reduce the size of the OS, and of course to use less memory on idle, allowing the device to stretch the fullest potential without carrying a big ass boulder that's a standard install of Windows. Is it really worth it? Yeah, it is. It's perfect to run Windows only apps that are not yet available on Linux and will probably never be, like iTunes, to sync my offline music library to Apple devices like this iPhone 16e for example. The only reason I know about this particular version of Windows is that I happen to have a cache register, which I dismantled for its motherboard, which also happens to run Windows 10 IoT Enterprise with a license key provided on the back of the device. It comes with a quad-core Intel Celeron N3160 with HD 400 graphics, with 8GB of memory and a 240GB SATA SSD. It also has an HDMI port to of course connect to external monitors. Perfect for my use case, as it's also a fallback PC for light-duty tasks. However, because this is Windows 10, future app support is a hit or miss, as developers will slowly stop supporting the OS due to Microsoft no longer pushing security updates since late 2025. To get confirmed app compatibility, you might want to use an Enterprise IoT OS based on Windows 11. People will choose Windows 10 Enterprise IoT because it's generally lighter than Windows 11, which saying that 5 years ago, before the release of Windows 11, will be considered as crazy talk. That's all for this episode of Hazel Reviews. Until then, we'll see you in the next one.